Well, they've got an outstanding team, and we dug a little bit of a hole early. It was just too much of a hole to dig out of, although after we sort of weathered that storm, we played very competitively for the next two quarters. Cut it to 21-7 at half and even had it 21-7 midway through the third quarter and on their 40-yard line and didn't come up with points. And at that point, that's when it sort of turned. But our kids played hard. We did a lot of good things, continued to improve offensively. Just need to put the ball in the end zone a little bit more, but we moved the ball very effectively against an outstanding SEC defense. And then defensively, gave up a few more big plays than what we had in the last few games. Give Georgia a lot of credit for that. Got to do a little better job tackling. I thought we didn't tackle like we had been previously this year. And then special teams-wise, really were hurt early with the punt return for a touchdown. So got some things got to work on as we get ready for Arkansas State, a game that's obviously a lot riding on it for both teams.
And, Coach, what stands out to you about Arkansas State as you prepare for this Saturday's game?
Well, one, they create a lot of problems in the kicking game. They do a lot of things you have to prepare for. They're willing to take a lot of risk, and so you've got to prepare for a lot of stuff within the kicking game. And then offensively, they're going to spread the ball around. They're a big play team, and so you've got to be ready for those. And then defensively, their front is outstanding. Defensive front, Joe Coughlin does a great job there. Know Joe. Very familiar with him for a long time. He does an outstanding job defensively, and he'll have those guys ready to play. They're playing awfully well as a team, and so it'll be a big challenge as they roll into Lafayette.
All right, Coach, we'll go to Troy Schulte of the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette for questions.
Morning, Mark. How are you?
Hey, doing fine. Thanks, Troy.
Hey, just curious. Obviously, you guys, if you win your last two, you guys become bowl eligible and extend your season, and I'm sure that's, part of your motivation. But kind of how much is that kind of being talked about this week, and how much is that kind of outwardly kind of being spoken as a message, or is it just something that they understand, or how much part of that is your motivation this week?
Oh, definitely. That's my motivation, and it's their motivation. That's definitely what we're playing for, and so. But we can't get there if we don't win this one. You can't. The second game doesn't matter unless you get this one. So this is a big game for us, and it's a big game for them, obviously, because it's a chance to win the outright Sun Belt or end up sharing it. So it's a lot riding on this game for both teams. So it should make for an exciting game.
Yeah. And offensively, it seems like you guys overall had a good showing over in Georgia. Can you just take me through kind of the year offensively and kind of how that's evolved and where you think you guys are at right now?
Yeah, early in the year, I thought we came out of the blocks pretty good against South Alabama. Very effective, made some big plays, put up a lot of points, yards. From that point on, for a variety of reasons, we seemed to tighten up a little bit and got somewhat conservative, and just sort of relied on the run game, and at times wasn't what it needed to be. And in the last few weeks, we've really opened it up, and with a lot of success in the past couple of weeks, starting with Georgia Southern 2 weeks ago, and then this past week at Georgia. So I really like the direction we're going offensively. We're starting to really come into our own. We were a young football team to start the year, starting 4 freshmen on offense and really 5 because Elijah McGuire's missed so much time. So all these freshmen we've been playing are now starting to get some games under their belt, and we're just now coming into our own. And I think, like I said, our best football is now and coming, so I'm hoping that will continue.
Thanks, Mark.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you very much, Troy, and thank you, Coach Hudspeth. Those are all the questions we have for you this morning.